Hello, dear friend, and welcome to the Bone Cracking Chiropractor. My name is Jen Bones, and this is my wonderful assistant, Henry Bones. What we're going to be doing for you today is cracking, crunching, realigning your bones and your skeleton. How does that sound? Perfect. So, I'm going to try and relax your muscles first so that I can get started on the fun part. Now, follow me. You, of course, have lungs and organs, unlike myself and Henry. So if you can do me the favor of breathing in, hold it, and breathe out. Hold it, and again breathe in. Hold it and breathe out. Hold it. And one more time. Breathe in. Hold it and breathe out. Perfect. You should be feeling a little more relaxed now, is that right? Very good. Now, see those shoulders of yours? I'm just going to push down on them gently and just try and see how aligned we are. Do you see on Henry here? His shoulders are very square and straight. They align perfectly. Yours are slightly lopsided, but it's nothing to be worried about. I can change that in a flash. So I'm just going to press on them, alright? Take a deep breath in. Perfect. Yes, it's looking much better, much straighter, like on Henry here. All the way across. Now, Henry's arms, his elbows, to his wrists, and his fingers are all perfectly working and aligned. What I'm going to do with you is reset your elbows, okay? Might sound dramatic, but I promise it's painless. So give me your left arm first. Good. And I'm just going to hold under here and here. And just going to 1, 2, 3. A little tug. Did you feel your elbow crack? Good. And I'm going to do it with the other arm. So just hold here and your wrist. And 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now for your hands. All of these bones in your hands should be nice and neat and in line. We can't have a messy hand now, can we? So what I'm going to do is make sure that each and every finger is in place properly. Okay? I'll demonstrate on my assistant here. Henry's hands, very delicate. What I'm going to be doing is bending each finger and giving a little tug on each finger, okay? So let's start with the left hand again. I'm going to start with your little finger. So just bend and pull. Your ring finger, bend and pull. Your middle finger, bend and pull. Your index finger, bend and pull. And your thumb, bend and pull. Perfect. Now for your right hand, start with your little finger again, your pinky finger. Just bend and pull. Your ring finger, bend and pull. Middle finger, bend and pull. Pointer finger, bend and pull. And finally your thumb, bend and pull. If you just wiggle your fingers for me now, they should feel like they move a little bit smoother. Pain should be dissipating as well. Okay. Now, here is Henry's sternum. It's where all of our ribs attach, and they keep our heart and lungs safe and secure. Now sometimes there can be a build-up of pressure on our sternum, so what I'm going to do is put one hand behind your back and one hand here, and I'm just going to put some pressure on it firmly, and it should crack. Alright, so don't be surprised if it does. Take a deep breath in for me and breathe out. Good. And I'm going to do that one more time. Take a deep breath in for me and out. Perfect. Okay. You feeling alright? Do you need a break? No. Okay. Now, as for your spine, each of these vertebrae should be aligned. The discs between shouldn't have shifted or moved in any way. It should all be straight like this. Each in their own individual spot. Let's look on Henry. You can see his spine here. Each individual knot has been worked out, and he has a very strong, straight spine. Yes, so that's what I'm going to do for you. Alright, so stand up very straight for me, as straight as you can. Okay. Let me just have a little feel around here, around the back. Make sure that's all looking alright. Okay. And I'm just going to jostle your shoulders a little bit. And the adjustment I'm going to make is using your neck. So, if we take a look at Henry here. Do excuse me, Henry. You can see here the spine goes all the way up and connects to our skull. So I'm going to be adjusting area of your neck with some light cracks. Yes. Henry likes this part, he says. Then I'll be looking at your jaw, your cheekbones. Okay. Alright, so I'll just massage a little bit around your neck like this. Okay, you ready? Okay, just going to give it a slight crack. Okay. And once more on this side. How did that feel? Yeah, it's looking okay. Looking a little straight. Now, do me a favour. I'm going to put my fingers where your jaw connects, just here. And then I want you to open it and close. Open your mouth and close. And once again, open your mouth and close. So there's a little realignment and a little adjusting needs to happen with your jaw. Okay. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1 and 3, 2, 1. Okay, how does that feel? How about your cheekbones? And the sockets of your eyes. I'm just going to feel around them. Your eyebrows and your nose, slightly off center. So I'm going to realign your nose as it is the focal point of the face. Okay, so just stay very still for me and I will just, yes, and once more I think. Okay. You're looking much more symmetrical, which is always the goal. Yes, we always like to look a little more symmetrical if possible. The skeleton is in fact quite symmetrical, unlike those juicy, soggy organs and things. Yeah. Alright, Henry, what do you think we should work on next? The hips. Now, stand with your feet together for me. Your hips are quite well aligned, that's good. Do you do a lot of walking, jogging, running from mass murderers? Okay. So what I'm going to do is put a little pressure. There should be a good click, a good crack. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Good. Yes. Now, how about your feet? There are lots of bones in your feet. In fact, the most bones are in your feet. It's one of our most overworked body parts. Actually, one of Henry's cousins let me borrow a few of his pieces. So I'm just going to take a look at your feet and do some small adjustments. Nothing too extreme. Let me just have a look. so I can do a couple of adjustments. And just a couple of cracks here. Work on these toes. Okay. Yes. No, Henry usually just stays there, he doesn't move. Okay, what's next? The cranium, of course. Now, I have this wonderful tool to work on your face and head, and I can get into the smallest areas with the 2 points of it. I'm going to be putting a little pressure that will make those wonderful cracks and crunches. So let me just do it here and here, and I'm just going to press, 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 and the other side, press, 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 press. And now the very inner corner of your eyes. Press, press, press. This side. Press, press, press. Now, up here, where your cheekbone connects, right here, sometimes we can feel tension and headaches around there. So let me just press it there and press it again, and one more time, press. Then this side will press it, and again press, and one more time, press. Alright, how are you feeling? A little more cracked, crunched, and generally feeling a little better. Good, 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 good. You're standing a lot straighter, and you just look better in every way. Yes, Henry, I agree, the skeleton is almost ready for harvest. Now, to hear, we use our bones and the vibrations in the air. That's how we hear sound, so I just want to test that. Is that okay? Can you hear that all right? Okay. Do you feel your bones working to hear the sound? Let's try it on your left ear. Very good. Good. And your right ear. Are you hearing that okay? Perfect. Well, I do believe I've done a very good job with that. Perfect. If I do say so myself. You are ready to move on to the next room. That's where you'll sign the forms and leave. Well, now that your skeleton is in full working order, And it is almost Halloween. We are in need of working skeletons. Oh, you didn't realise when you came in? You didn't think this was a Visual Sounds 1 video? Well, you must be new here. Anyway, I'll see you in the next room.